I've been on this quest to complete every single collection in The Sims 4. I'm not even halfway through. In fact, I'm a third of the way through on this collections mission, but I already have so much stuff in this house. I mean, you can see it's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. So I need to build a new house with more space for me to display all of my collections so that I can keep going with my mission. I honestly haven't thought through too much what the above ground is gonna look like. All I know is that I want to have a really cool collections basement for this place, and then kind of like bare bones living space like this one has above ground. And I'm gonna bring you all with me to do it, and we're gonna try and build it together. Starting with me putting all of my collections items inside of my household inventory so that we can move lots safely. Even like this wall, I don't have enough space for all of my plaques. We're gonna need so much more room. I've got all these axolotls. I've already got a handful of fish. All of this stuff too, like the freezer bonies, the snow globes, the My Sim trophies, these little posters, the wreaths from the special event. That's everything, I think, though. Okay, we've got it all. This is gonna be a real process to put back up. But we also have a decent amount of money, so I think this shouldn't be too bad for us to build. You know what, Stanley? Do you want to rummage for some fall decorations real quick? I'm just thinking, like, you know, if I can sell a couple bonus things, give me a couple hundred more simoleons. And I own a business that has a little bit of money in its business funds too. So we have in total like 35K. I'm kind of feeling like I might want to move to the world that came with Lovestruck. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this guy out so I can take his lot. But I think I might want to build something over here. I really like this neighborhood. I like how colorful it is. And I think we can make something kind of cool and also like very ketchup and mustard colored with this pack and have it make sense. Oh wow, we have 52,000. Okay, so Stanley's going to need a bedroom. And I think I'm gonna build this in sort of a different method than I normally do because I'm trying to do like bare minimum for him. I think we could also probably benefit from like some sort of skill building room. I'm just sort of thinking like long term here. I don't know what kind of collections we're gonna need. I might need an office so I can have a computer, you know, all of that sort of thing. Oh, that doesn't really work with how I just laid this out. Let's try again. Maybe we have a little front porch right here. This could become the living room, right? We could have a small little entryway space right there. We can have the kitchen separate. So like living room, dining table, kitchen. I don't really like this part anymore. Okay, maybe our little office can be right off the front door, like this. And then potentially there could be another little hallway. This hallway can have our staircase into the basement, and it can also be access to the bathroom and the bedroom. I think this basement is gonna be like ridiculously large. I need to raise it up a couple tiles too. But I'm honestly thinking the basement is just gonna go like all the way through the lot downstairs. Oh dear. Okay, lower it again. My bad, sorry. Is that from the basement? Oh yeah. Okay, I can just move it out and it won't do that anymore. Okay, maybe I should extend this differently. Because then we have a bedroom, a bathroom, a back patio. That probably fits a little bit better, right? Oh no, I think you need to be bigger now, kitchen. I don't really like the shape of that, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that should be bigger. Maybe the front door needs to be even smaller. Oh, that's even worse though. Oh, redo. I'm sorry. Maybe it should have had an upstairs. Because honestly, I think I might prefer that. I think it needs to be even smaller though. If I'm gonna give it an upstairs, I want it to be really little. Yeah, let's try and do something a little bit like this. I don't really know how I'm gonna feel about the roof situation, but I have this idea. I've got this little vision. I know this is kind of strange, but I don't know if this had some kind of like nice tile roof, kind of starts matching this lot over here. I know the downstairs floor plan is looking really weird, but I just had this vision that this could be like a fake garage. We could give Stanley like the DIY garage mural. He could paint it really nice and cool. Can get a little bit more roof right there, which helps it. I initially was thinking that this part could become a balcony instead of it being like roofed, but maybe it would be nicer if it had a roof. And maybe this would be nicer if it was a little bit wider. Yeah, some more height to it is definitely better. Okay. Oh no, you need to get lower so you don't mess with anything. Okay, that's fine. This would be a fake chimney. Sorry I made you watch me build something that I ended up not using. I don't know what came over me. I'm kind of feeling like maybe the garage, this is so silly of me because I know the garage is like super ugly. But what if instead of a basement, we made this garage space into the collections room? It's like kind of sneaky. I don't know if you can tell from the front just how big it is, but it's got plenty of room for me to put shelves. I could even have shelves in the middle of it. So there could be like shelves around the outside edges and then some in the middle, or like tables in the middle or something. Oh, the Lovestruck stairs. I love the tile on these Lovestruck stairs. I think it's so nice. Okay, scale of those, not the best. I feel like right here is sort of a given for where the back door should go, but it doesn't really fit with my vision, so I'm not sure if I want to stick to that or not. What if I put the staircase like right there? Because that would give me some room. We could do the hallway like this. I can have my bedroom and the office, like skill building room upstairs. I don't think Stanley's ever gonna have kids. And, oh, he can't, he's a ghost. The guy's dead, he can't have kids. He can't get pregnant anymore. We could do like his bathroom right here. We could still have a back door right here. And then the kitchen could maybe go in this little nook. Living room. There's space for my pets. I can have a little side door to go into the garage. This should be okay. All right, now I just gotta figure out how I wanna do these windows. Cause I am unfortunately extremely tempted by the bright yellow. Do I want to go back to like, oh, maybe I should use this one with the yellow on the inside. Okay, still feels very ketchup and mustard, but like hopefully in a nice way. We can use the tile in the hallways. Maybe we could have a nice like dark wood floor inside of our bedrooms and inside of the garage. How sad is this little door? What, do you not come in? Oh my God, it doesn't come in the plain yellow that the front door does. Can I use that inside? Oh no. Oh, I don't want the hallway to have to be this big. Okay, what about this? It's kind of a different shape. I don't really like this weird little part, but what I would normally like to do is put a fence there, but obviously like with how we've done our roof, we can't do that. So maybe we just wrap around it instead. And that way I can still have these windows, big windows upstairs. Not super obsessed with how that looks, but maybe if I have something blocking it down here, like imagine if we put, I don't know, my first thought was like the trellis or something. If I got a couple pieces of the trellis, that'll hide it just fine. You can still have a little private patio back there too. Lovestruck does have a regular door and it has like this bright red accent. Oh, no, hold on. The yellow one might be better. Wow, that's really something, isn't it? Here, Stanley, can you come paint like maybe a cultural mural on this? Sorry to make you do work right now. I don't think you have any painting skill really. Oh, he's got level 2. I just want to be able to see like some kind of cute, colorful mural on our fake garage so that we can see the colorful vibes of the house. I have been doing this a lot recently with this mural thing. I kind of forgot that it existed for like literally years. And then I discovered it again and now I've been using it a ton. It's from City Living. They have a few different mural items. Oh my God, the welcome wagon. I'm gonna make some enemies already. I'm sorry. I don't want to see you right now. Oh, and one of them stepped in the dog poop. Uh-oh, that's my bad. I don't remember if this even has yellow in it. Oh, it does have yellow. Okay, good. Wish I could just shift click and finish it instead of having to wait. Okay, it's a little bit less of that like red and yellow vibe that I was going for because it has so much blue in it, but it is still really pretty. I'm gonna go in now and put some lights outside. Maybe we give ourselves a little wall. I don't know if I like that. I do kind of want to have a little wall that's like leading up to the front, so we kind of have like more of a private front porch, and maybe I can use this around the backyard too. I don't like that we have like this fake fence and then I have to go in and put a real one right next to it. Like I just don't love that about it, but it's okay. All right, this is a little bit odd, but hear me out. I wonder if the bathroom should go over here, because then I could have the kitchen be along these walls. I guess I'm just not really sure, because I don't really want to put the kitchen in this area. If I raise that up, it might be okay. I'm not sure how the cabinets will look underneath this window. Oh, these ones are okay. These are the ones from For Rent, so we can use those. I am obsessed with this Lovestruck rug. I'm gonna use this. I think Stanley can afford to have a pretty nice TV. We can get him something kind of expensive. Okay, what do we think about me using this table with orange chairs? I know it doesn't like quite fit the hot dog vibe. I am also extremely frustrated by the fact that I can't really use these because it clips so bad. I can at least put them in a couple of places, like along this part of the wall. This is gonna be like one of the nicest houses that Stanley Humphrey is ever going to live in, because the poor guy never gets to live in a house that has real furniture. This is very abnormal for him. I'm gonna let him get a pretty nice kitchen setup too, because we could buy some nice appliances. Yeah, I don't like that in front of the window at all. What does it look like over here? If I did the kitchen back this way, oh my God, that door when it stretches is so weird. Okay, hear me out. We do the kitchen like this instead. I think I still liked it better before, but I prefer that I'm able to use the tile that I wanted. I think I'm feeling like the better tile is kind of selling it. So if we did it like this, I'm gonna get really expensive appliances now. I need to start being careful about the money I'm spending. Oh, it's so cute back there. Okay, I'm sticking to that then. If I use this thing, is that like too similar to the other rug? It might be. Maybe I could do that upstairs because it's like similar but not the exact same. I might use this rug size down. I'm kind of trying to bring some more of the other colors off of this space and like spread them out a little bit. I don't know about this. This is life and death, but I think I'm gonna put that thing over here, just by the front door. I'm putting plants on the porch. Oh, let me steal this too. This is the food we got brought. We can put that in the kitchen. Oh, maybe I could put this above the TV because he's gonna be doing the fishing collection soon. Oh, I would love to have this. This thing would be beautiful. We could just put that in the upstairs hallway. Totally fits the vibes of the space. Little plant right next to it. I could probably even use like the same rug. I'm thinking I would like to have some kind of cool shelf or like small gallery wall or something of that sort on this wall. Maybe it could be like a big piece of furniture like this, because they can get into the living room from over here. And maybe I could put the pet bowls over there. Oh, I have to get a litter box for my cat too. Oh, the pet bowl might also be fine, just right by the front door. Okay, I'm doing this wallpaper. I know it looks like a little bit stinky. There is something about the stink that I personally really, really like. I think I'm gonna paint the house with this kind of cool blue color outside too. At least I'll use the stinky wallpaper outside, because that fits the vibes that I'm going for. I guess we could do like a more plain, I don't know. I suppose it is really colorful inside right now, so it might be okay if they had like a plain wallpaper. Oh, that is actually, dare I say, that is actually beautiful. I like that it has the trim. Do I want to get curtains? These ones are high school years. I like them, but I'm not sure if they're like too big. Then we have these ones from Love Struck. I'm just not sure about the colors on them. I like the look of them so much, but I'm not sure what color matches the best. We can maybe try and do the red ones. I don't know if I like it. Oh, I want this. Could I use that over here instead of this thing? I know it's pretty tight and it's like directly behind. Maybe I shouldn't. How fun would that be to have though? Maybe I could use that instead of the bookshelf. No, actually, never mind. Would that fit underneath the table? I could probably like custom alt place the table a little bit better to clear us up some more room. Just gotta rearrange a few things. I think that looks pretty good. And then he can listen to music. I'm gonna use the for rent tile and stuff instead inside of this bathroom, because doesn't that look kind of cool? We have like the green shower and everything. I guess the litter box has to be like smack in the middle of the room. Okay, here's what I'm thinking for this bathroom. I know it's a bit weird. It also definitely needs to have some kind of curtain or something. We gotta cover this up, or at least pretend that it could be covered up if you needed it to be. This will be what the upstairs hallway looks like. Why did I make it so small? What was I thinking, shrinking that room? Hold on. For some reason, the hallway was like really big when it didn't need to be. The hallway can be smaller. Then I can have this bed be centered in this room, which is better. I'm gonna wanna get a cat tree. Okay, hear me out. I have to cheat for this. And I think cheating to unlock things isn't the best, especially when I'm trying to do this for a challenge. But listen, this item has a hot dog swatch, and I just think I need to use it. So I was kind of picturing something like that for this part of the bedroom. Okay, I don't really love this because the color isn't good and it's kind of plain, but I'm just thinking that like maybe it might be nice if I put an empty shelf up there, because I might need to have more space for collectibles inside of the house and not just in the garage. I also got a little toy box for the pets to put right there. And then I think I might leave that room the way that it is. Before I put anything too fancy in the skill room, let me finish the garage room. Like maybe just before I spend some money that I don't really have, let me get the room for the collectibles laid out. Okay, so these are Snowy Escape shelves. They are a little bit expensive, but the benefit of the Snowy Escape shelves is they are quite deep. So a lot of things will fit on them. And that is good news for us. Oh, I'm spending all of my money on shelves. It's okay, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. Of course my axolotls don't slot to the shelves because that would just make too much sense. I'm gonna start by putting my little My Sim trophies down. Oh, I hope I have enough space for them over here. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure in my old house I had them like this, where they were kind of clipping into each other. Don't worry about these, okay? All these graves, don't worry about it. I know that those skulls have an actual like sugar skull display case. If we wanted to use that, 750. Oh my God. But like this thing was made to display these items. Am I missing one? I don't know. I'll still put them in this though instead. Oh, it's right here. I had it on the other shelf by accident still. Okay, there we go. We have not yet completed the snow globes. I got the posters and some of the snow globes, so we'll have to leave space for that. I think I'll just start putting them all the way across this top part once I get there. I hate how the shells look on my shelf. It's making me really mad. They're slotting kind of weird. Oh, I can put the mermatic kelp on this shelf too. Save that for later. You know, I can kind of foresee already that in the future, I may need to put a staircase into a basement inside of this room. I don't really want that to be the case, but I would definitely prefer to avoid doing that for now if we can, especially because we're kind of running low on funds. I think that we could probably just start putting all of these up at the very top, just like along the back, and we could put them really close together. I don't really want to hang up the wreaths. Can I avoid that? It doesn't even feel like a real collection. Okay, on this wall, I've got a lot of shelves going. I'm trying to save some space for where the frogs will go after we finish this. Okay, these are just dining tables for now. Just like regular old dining tables. I'm now trying to fit as many of these crystals on these tables as physically possible. I don't really care how they're rotated. I also don't like how they look. So that's a whole other problem. I guess I could scoot this in and that would be fine. Okay, no, that's fine. It actually looks kind of cool and there's room to grow. We could eventually get like a table underneath all of this. The staircase into the basement could go right there. We've got space to work our way up. Unfortunately, I'm also out of money. So I think that means this fence is gonna have to go. And also remember, we don't only have that room. We could put like shelves inside of this room to put collectibles on. They could have like a stack of shelving right here with space for that. The cork board will go in here when we do our postcard collection. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's not as cute upstairs as I want it to be, but I still want to do a couple things outside, so I'm gonna stop. Just getting a little bit of a roof trim together. I almost forgot about this. It's only 85, so we can put that in there too. I'm looking for some Love Struck debug that we can put, starting with probably a couple trees. Is that clipping? Nope. Okay, right now I'm kind of trying to go through and put a bunch of these different Love Struck bushes. Then I might use some businesses and hobbies stuff too. Specifically like some of these low-lying plants just to fill in some of the ground space. We don't need to have a lot of it, but just a little bit. Okay, this thing is base game and it's kind of expensive, but I just think that it's kind of a cute little touch, especially when it's in a place that we don't really need to have anything else. Okay, these are like base game debug flowers. I've always felt like the texture on them is a little bit off, which is why I don't normally use them. But maybe in this case, it could be kind of good to have them in a few places just to fill it in. I do need to get a light for this back patio, and we have nothing for this front bit, so we could probably use a couple more little plants up here. I'd love to have like a chess table or something. I didn't really expect to run out of money so fast. Maybe I could get a cheaper TV. Stanley doesn't really need a grill. Like, it's kind of unnecessary, but I would like to have a little bit of furniture out here. I think that he has a couple more things. Yeah, we have a bike. Oh, that's because he completed the bike parts collection. Oh, I didn't leave any space for us to hang up the bike parts collection. Okay, this is gonna be a work in progress. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of terrain paint down. Got a little bit of brick up there for the chimney. Yeah, maybe I should have made this even smaller. Like maybe it would look cuter if you could see more of the fence. Yeah, okay. I think that's the best that I can do for poor little Stanley. He's got a lot of room to grow though. We've got everything we need. We've got space in this room for it to slowly improve. And like I was saying, I think we will have to put a basement, but eventually the basement could fill in like the entirety of the lot. I'm genuinely picturing a basement that's like the entire space. We can just have walls and walls of space to hang up collectibles. Kind of like this, but for the entire lot. If you want to watch any of the videos where I've been working on completing these collections, I can link the playlist down below for you. And if you want to download this house, I will put it on the gallery. It uses a bunch of packs and also it has my collection stuff pre-populated into it, but you could just delete it and then use it for your own Sims and have space to hang stuff up. I'm gonna call it Collections House. Hopefully that helps you find it if you're gonna try and look for it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am really excited about this now. I'm like excited to go try and do a collection now and actually get to play in the new space. Also, if you didn't know, I make Sims videos literally every single day here on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out. I also stream on Twitch every single day playing The Sims, so there's just a lot of Sims content from me in every single direction if you're interested. I'll link my Twitch down below for you too, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. I fully thought I had tons of money and plenty of space, and then what do you know? I finish it up, I have no money, and actually already almost not enough space.